Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. So I'm ready to put my action plan together for the week. I have my decorated spread, a couple of dot tip markers, and my capless fountain pen, and I am just going to dive right in. I'm going to start this week by writing in all of the videos that I want to work on for making all the plans this week. I like to keep these in the sidebar in this weekly vertical spread. And these are all the videos that I want to touch in some way this week. It is not necessarily the ones that I will finish, but I either want to script video or edit them during the week. I am trying to get a little bit ahead since I have a few trips coming up and spring break. So there are a few that are high dreams for the week, but I'm really going to try to get as much recorded and edited as possible. And really, the recording ahead of time is my goal because I can edit in other places, but it's hard for me to record outside of my house. So the goal is to get some videos recorded and ready to be edited. I did end up putting in more videos that I wanted to work on than I had put in dots, so I'll just write those out and then come back in and add those dots. But since I made these dots brown, I will continue to use brown throughout the spread for making all the plans tasks, and then I'll use the gray for any non-making all the plans tasks for the week. Now that I have my videos written out, I will move on to writing out my schedule for the week. I do use a Google Calendar because it is able to bring in all of my calendars. So any soccer calendars, my daughter's choir calendar, their personal calendars, my husband's personal calendar, and my work calendar, they're all in one place. So I can look at one place to get all of the items for the week. And I do like to write them out, even though I use a Google Calendar, because it helps me realize where there are conflicts, where I may not be able to get as much work done during a single day, or I might have to take some time off of work in order to make it to an appointment. I like to look at all of those things as a whole on Sunday evening so that I can make adjustments where necessary. And as I'm writing this out, my daughter does have a choir concert on Tuesday. It won't take up a ton of my time. It's usually less than an hour, but I still need to make sure that I make it home in time and that I adjust those things I want to do in the evening accordingly. My normal work in office days are Tuesday and Thursday, but I am betting that I will go in on Wednesday, especially since there are not a lot of meetings scheduled. I would actually rather be home if we have meetings and in the office if we don't have meetings. I have a lot of physical work that needs done, either around the office or at the data center. So I would prefer to be in the office on the days where I actually have time to get that work done. Now that I have my calendar items written in, and I'm super happy to see that my weekend is free. But now that I have those written in, I will go back to my making all the plans videos and break them down by task per video. So today I want to start by editing this video, and then I will just move through the list and figure out what I need to work on that particular video and pick a day where it needs to be scheduled. They are in chronological order, so those top few are videos that will go out this week, so they need to be finished up this week. There are a few more videos this week than normal since it is the end of the month. There are some things that I can prep ahead, but it's usually just easiest to wait until the month is over. The weekly videos, I can do the first of two, the planner setup video. I can do that one, but it's hard to do the second one in advance because I'm not sure how much I'll get done throughout the week until I get to Sunday night. So I prefer to wait and do my action planning on Sunday night. But things like my daughter having a choir concert on Tuesday and it taking up time throughout the week, I don't want to refer to that for 4 videos when it's only 1 week out of the quarter. I have learned through this process of writing things out throughout the week that I am more likely to get more accomplished if I try to schedule my week out like this. It is a little overwhelming to look at in this way, and sometimes it can get a little depressing if I fall behind. But I know myself well enough to know that if I don't write these things out, then I will just think on Monday, oh, my next video isn't going out until Thursday. I have plenty of time to get that done. And then Tuesday comes along and I'm busy, I work late, and I don't get to the next step in getting that video produced. So it just keeps pushing back. And if I write things out like this, I am looking and seeing, oh no, I can't wait to do X, Y, or Z. I really need to get it done tonight. Kenzie has a choir concert on Tuesday, so I know that I won't have time to get started on Tuesday. So this keeps me a little bit more on the ball. There are still nights where I just do not have the energy to get the next thing done, or work goes a lot later than I had expected, or something comes up with the kids where they need shoes for the next day, or something along those lines. I know that it will never be a perfect plan, but as long as I am making forward progress, I feel good about myself and it helps me stay on schedule much better. But I do need to keep my making all the plans balanced out with my home chores, which is always a struggle. I would much rather be putting out videos than cleaning the house, but really the house needs cleaned just as much as a video needs recorded. So I've gotten all those making all the plans tasks in, my weekly home blessing tasks. I've written out my meal plan for Monday through Thursday, and I'm going to try to get back on my normal schedule of ordering groceries on Friday and picking them up on Saturday, but I'm not quite sure what we'll have for dinner on Friday. And then I realized that I had put my household chores in my making all the plans tasks area, and I definitely want to move those down. So I just whited out that whole area, and I will get my 5mm Christian design stencil back out and redraw in those lines so that I have space to add some making all the plans tasks if I need to. And I am pretty excited that the entire weekend, at least as of now, is open. I'm sure my daughter will try to fill it, but right now I am just loving seeing that openness over the weekend. I do want to remind myself to post some Instagram reels or posts or stories. So I will go ahead and write that in one of the boxes just as a visual reminder, even though I don't have specific days that I want to schedule those on as of right now. I will also go ahead and put a little color in that as I think through whether or not I need to add anything else to the spread right now. But I think we're good to go, so let's go ahead and get this hole punched and into my planner so we can start the week off right. And I do have a divider in my planner. If I can find it, I will link it down below. But I like to put my pages around the divider because it's much easier to pull the paper in and out of my planner than the plastic divider. But this is my action plan for the week. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I do this every week, but I hope everybody has a great end to their February, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.